A lot going on there, Dave. Maybe just your thoughts overall on the night.
That was a fun game, wasn't it? Love that we won. Love that we got the points. A lot of mistakes to clean up. And there's some of them are obvious ones that it's easy to clean up, and other ones we just got to continue to work on. So, love that we didn't quit in the game. We, Schmitty had a couple of fumbles there early. I love the way our guys were talking on the bench. Hey, let's grab this for him. I thought the first all goals were all really preventable on our part, but they capitalized on them. But I like the fact that we kept coming in the third. I thought Nygaard's goal was a big goal for us. It's nice to see some guys, down the lineup chipping in with some points. So we'll take the win and move on.
Did you consider taking Smitty out after the first period with the two mistakes and then the?
No, I've got a history with him. He's a battler. Maybe if it would have kept going south, but we were still in the game at 3-2. I'm going to let him battle through that one.
And Neil at the end of the game there, where he's trying for his third goal, then takes a penalty, and he says it was a pretty dumb.
That was one of those mistakes I'm just talking about that you can clean. So we go from a 3-on-1 with an empty net to taking a penalty in the last minute. That, talk about making it hard on yourself. So those are ones that you can clean up, though. I mean, those are mistakes you clean up and take the win and move on.
Person's game?
Solid. First game, nothing great, nothing bad. I thought he got back to pucks all right. He made good, simple little plays. Nothing real dramatic either way. Just got through the game.
Dave, how important do you think it would be for Neil to make a meaningful contribution earlier before some games go by and the pressure might start to build?
Well, I think it's important for Neil, just like it's important for any new player. They want to feel like they fit in on the group. And Neil, he's a vocal guy. I love the way he is on the bench. We kind of got a quiet team. He's got some juice out there, So he's always engaged in the game and always talking. And it's good to see him. It's one thing to talk, but it's another thing to go out there and back it up. And he's come in right from the start of camp. He's been good. So it's good to see him get rewarded with goals. Our power play, I thought our power play got some pucks to the net, and I like the way he roots around down there and finds stuff, So good game by him, and it's too bad he couldn't get that third one, but it's, like I say, take the win, but Neither was good.
Dave, how different was Game 2 for Connor McDavid than Game 1 in your mind?
A lot different. You had that hunch with him. You kind of get a feel for him so we play, Wednesday, and then we have an optional skate on Thursday. And when he goes out for an optional skate, he's got a purpose. He's going to work on some things. He had a hard practice yesterday and jumped in. I had a feeling it was going to be, he wanted to come out and have a game in his first shift. You could just see it. It was just like, okay, he wants to be better tonight, and he was better tonight.
Through two games, you're piling some pretty heavy minutes onto Draisaitl and McDavid.
Yeah.
Tonight in particular. What's the pathway to winning games and maybe getting away from that?
One pathway is getting Sheehan back. They'll give us some. Dry got almost 3 minutes in penalty kill tonight. That number will come down once Sheehan comes back. Not that he does a bad job with it, but that's just a place to get. I thought he did a heck of a job on the 5-on-3 out there. He's just a big horse. You run into situations where you just look down the bench and you say, okay, who's the best guy to get the job done? And he gets the call a lot of times. So he wants to play minutes. He's anxious all the time. You can tell, but that's you get an extra 3 minutes on that on the penalty kill, adds to it, and you got to look at those guys. Very rare do you get to see a power play where they have so much control. So there's not even it's not even a point where they don't get a chance to change on the power play. They're in the zone just about the whole time. So he gets a lot of minutes in there that are I wouldn't say standing minutes, but they're not back and forth minutes.
Was this more like Haas you expected last?
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming.
He skated better. He was on the puck more.
Yeah, he wants the puck a little more. I think you know what it is? The big thing for him, I think, is adjusting to the speed. the speed of the game, everything happened so much quicker. And at first, it was a shock to him. Like he's like in a traffic zone. He's wondering where the heck he is, you know. But now he's getting to the pace of the game, the flow of the game. His face-offs have been pretty good. So I like this game tonight. I went with the purpose. I'm going to play him more minutes tonight and stay with it. And I thought that line was pretty good for us tonight. All right.